Oh, hello, Tom. It was good to hear from you today and talk to you. Thought I'd run you through a quick little video of the shop because I want to make sure you still want to come back to this place. This right now is looking out at the front showroom. Last May or so, or maybe it was April, we had a vehicle come down Route 90 and actually come through the front of the shop. The gentleman had a seizure and blacked out. It turned out he was fine, didn't even realize he'd done it. This area here was all destroyed and has been replaced. I can say that working with insurance and business is no fun. We learned that the hard way. We had much of it covered, but kind of like a car, when you have equipment that's prorated, they only replace what they deem the value to be at now, and some of the stuff wasn't even replaceable. So anyway, but it's in much better shape than it was. It actually spurred us to do a couple things a little differently, which has worked out well. Staging areas for jobs that are pending right now to order in product for. Jobs I haven't got prepped out yet. A stack of paperwork still to process. These are all work orders here for product that is incoming now. And this same area is now where we store the films. This looks familiar, I'm sure. This is grown a little bit since you helped put this together, if I remember right. And a lot of that had been destroyed, so it's been replaced. It's growing. Same old light table. That thing didn't die for some strange reason. And we come around through to the print area, and UPS staging area is still there. Screen staging area there. Still very much the way it was. In our huge break facility. Boy, you can't beat that. This is a really good place to kick back and relax. Right. Back to work. In here we've got jobs staged. This is actually after some has been cleared out. We have massive amounts of product for the large camp that I'd mentioned. Most of this is for that, pending. Job that I'm in the middle of right now, which is I really should be working on. A couple jobs to print tonight, and those stacks of boxes are for that camp. Same old dryer. It's been running like a champ. Needs to be cleaned. Massive tool area for all our repair needs. Hammers there somewhere. And this here is our redesigned flash 2 unit for manual printing, which has a large 220 panel off the back of it, which lowers into place. It's great for doing like sweatpant legs, oversized or strange things that just a small flash printer can't handle. It gets a little warm though. Same old manual, 6-color press, 6 head. Functions well. Needs to be cleaned. And the numbering area, which you managed to miss out on, don't worry, we'll get you back up to speed on that. You won't miss that this time. And same screen sync for cleaning things back out. And of course the Rhino. Rhino's looking good. It's been running good. Very happy with it. It's been requiring very little maintenance. We've been very fortunate that way. Floor has got a little bit more color on it than it used to have. And our ink area has expanded a little bit. Have added a little bit more of an ink line that's phthalate free, which is working okay. Still prefer the old plastisol in a lot of ways, but it's kind of a step forward, and as long as it works, we'll keep doing it. I don't know if you remember the old slider for doing printing on custom names for uniforms and such, and team sponsors, but this is my I've taken my welding skills up to the next notch and built a new one, which is much smoother in operation. Actually, it's almost a pleasure to use compared to the way we used to have to do it. Same old rolling screen rack, which we just can't seem to manage to throw out and replace with real built-in shelving. And back to the screen rack in here, many of the frames you'll notice now have labels on them. I don't know if this is picking those up very well or not, but a lot of those labels really help narrow down and find a job again that is something we're going to be reprinting or you want to hang on to for a while. That's been a big help. And back around in the screen the screen reclaiming area, same old dip tank, very efficient, works very well. This whole area should have been replaced by now. Just got too busy, and with the circumstances the way they are, we couldn't rebuild it yet and upgrade it. One thing we had managed to do was this little contraption here attached to the pressure washer is a counterbalance, so that no longer do we have to fight to hold up the wand while we're doing screens. You can. It's not recommended to do it one-handed, but now there's no more strain on your shoulders like it had been. So simple lead-weighted system works very well. I can't say that it was completely my own idea, but I'm glad to have implemented it. It's saved a lot of work. That really is the majority of things. I take you upstairs and show you the inventory area. I know how much you love that. It actually is pretty well counted out, and we're on top of things there. That's about it. Thank you for giving us a call, and if you get a chance to see the video, that's great. Look forward to seeing you and talking to you again.